The Lego Movie is the first movie based on the iconic Danish toy that meant so much for our infancy. And the task at hand seems pretty impossible. But then again, you have to consider some of the great games that Lego have come out with.
Ready to start the day.
Jumping jacks, hit 'em. 1, 2, 3. I am so pumped up!
The Lego Movie is more complex than it may seem in trailers or adverts. There's actually a moral story that backs the whole film up. From beginning till end, laughter, fascination, and more laughter will keep you occupied.
That is literally the dumbest thing I've ever heard.
Let me handle this. That idea is just the worst.
I expected the film to be funny as it comes from Lego, who makes some of the simplest things funny. But I did not expect that I would be laughing because of Batman's obscenity.
To the Batmobile. Dang it.
To the invisible jet! Dang it.
The film doesn't only explore humour, it also has some quite tragic and thoughtful moments. As for the cast, I felt that everyone did their role perfectly, which is generally easier to do for an animation than a real-life film. I really liked the way Will Ferrell played Lord Business, and Morgan Freeman maintained sincerity whilst throwing in a few jokes here and there. I also really liked Liam Neeson's role in the film. He played the bad cop role superbly, and the transition to the good cop was really
Isn't there supposed
awesome.
to also be a good cop?
Hi, buddy. Would you like a glass of water?
Yeah, actually.
Too bad.
Chris Pratt plays a really likeable protagonist called Emmett, who, despite being pretty useless for most of the film, becomes useful towards the end. Wildstyle, played by Elizabeth Banks, plays a similar role to the tiger in Kung Fu Panda, who envies Po for being picked.
That's you, right?
Yes. That's me.
And certainly, the funniest character in the whole film had to be Batman, played by Will Arnett.
Everybody, I'm here.
I'm going to leave it at that, to avoid ruining his jokes.
Who are you here to see?
I'm here to see your butt.
Oh my gosh.
Pow. Wham. First try.
The mixture of stop motion and animation worked really well, apart from a few scenes where it felt a bit strange. The Lego also included insane amounts of detail, and colours and the cinematography were all really good. I also liked how they didn't spend too much time focusing on camera angles and fancy effects. It meant that there was much more emphasis on the people speaking in the scene and what's going on. So far, I've been praising the movie throughout, and that's simply because I have a genuine liking for this film. However, I had one slight issue, which was the ending. I promise I won't spoil it. The ending could be seen from miles away. It was so predictable, and it kind of left me on a sour taste. But now I think about it, I realise that the film was trying to portray a message of two things. One begins with a C and the other with an E. That's the spoilers over. Now I'll hand you over to Arthur, who will give you his opinion on the film.
Thanks, Dominic. When I watched it, I was very impressed with the film and the people who made it. It was simply a film which made you laugh. I believe it was probably the best film that I've watched of this year so far. I thoroughly enjoyed it and wish to watch it again. The actors voicing Lego minifigures were superb and played them very well. They were fantastic and everyone was on par. If I was to give it any criticism, it would be that I should have parted my money in buying a 3D ticket, but it was still a fantastic film nonetheless. Back to the studio.
Thank you, Arthur. One more thing. There is definitely going to be a prequel to this film. It is really obvious, which I'm really excited for. Overall, the Lego Movie is certainly a must-watch for any Lego fan or anyone who just likes a bit of comedy. And it gets the Legobricks seal of approval. Talking of must-watch, be sure to check out this channel and subscribe if you want to see more. Thanks for watching. I'm Dominic London with the help of Arthur Richter, and this has been our review of the Lego Movie. Do you agree? And what do you think of the film? Leave a comment down below. Hey, it's Batman here. Why are you gonna do this? Hello guys, welcome to our review of the Legobricks movie.